Hi, I am Iretiogo and I am excited to be applying for the role of Youth Program Specialist at the ECOWAS Youth and Sports Development Center under the ECOWAS Volunteer Program. I am a graduate of Management and Accounting and I've spent the last 12 years working in youth program development, in youth engagement, in operations, human resource, finance, operations management, and content development around youth enterprise and personal development. I speak English fluently. And as you know, Hausa is one of West Africa's most widely spoken languages with about 35 million native speakers and about 15 million non-native speakers spread across northern Nigeria, Niger, Chad, Cameroon, and Ghana. An haife ni a Arewa, a Kaduna, Nigeria ne aka haife ni, kuma na yi girma da jin Hausa da Turanci. With my university education in Western Nigeria, I picked up Yoruba language as well. Mo ń gbọ́ Yorùbá, ṣùgbọ́n Hausa mi dáa ju Yorùbá yẹn lọ. What is West Africa without French? In 2007, I enrolled in the Alliance Française, where I obtained a DELF ADO certification. It's been 16 years and my French is all rusty, but I'm undertaking a refresher training that should get me back into the basics in a month. And in 2 to 3 months on the job, I'll be back in full swing. That is a commitment. My work experience has been colorful, starting out after graduation with Core Development Initiative. As a volunteer, I rose through the ranks to become the Corporate Resource Manager. Under the platform of Core, I planned and executed 2 independent projects, 24 bi-monthly training events, and 3 annual enterprise workshops targeting over 3,500 marginalized youth in Abuja, Nigeria, and environs, to mention but a few. All of this exposure has honed in me core skills like youth advocacy and engagement, needs-based program planning, grant application writing, project management, partner and stakeholder engagement, training presentation, funds raising, and lest I forget, report writing. Oh, I wrote a lot of reports. On the content development front, I have developed 12 published manuals and workbooks for organizations and edited tons of manuscripts prior to publication. Over the years, I've spent a number of time volunteering in youth-centered projects. In 2017, I was opportune to be in Burkina Faso's capital, where I facilitated a training for young people titled Young and Useful.
The young people are the greatest resource that Burkina Faso. Les jeunes sont les plus grands ressources que le Burkina Faso ont. It's not your natural resources. Pas les ressources naturelles. It's not your foreign reserve. Pas les ressources étrangères. Pas ça. It's none of that. It is you. C'est toi.
And the message was simple. African youth have potential. Let's harness it. I was also opportune to visit Dori in northern Burkina Faso, where we engaged with a group of young Nigerian girls who were trapped in the circle of prostitution. And our mission was simple: to rescue them, to restore them, and return them back home to their families. It was an indelible experience. West African youth are very much stratified. On one hand, we have young people who are vibrant movers and shakers, of industries like tech, entertainment, and sports. And on the other hand, we have young people who live in despair. They have lost hope in their country and continent. Some of these young people are either leaving the continent in droves or they're engaged in vices like cybercrime or prostitution. With a 1-year tenure on board the ECOWAS Youth and Sports Development Center, I believe that I can contribute immensely to the center's goal of forging a better future for the West African youth. The work ahead is daunting. The West African youth needs more help and support now more than ever. We have a lot of work to do. Let's begin.
Hello, it gives me great pleasure to speak about Ireti. My name is Mrs. Kai Oga and I'm the founder of Core Development Initiative and the Core Academy. Ireti came to us when she had just finished her NYSC. One of the things that quickly stood out about Ireti is her commitment, her drive to ensure excellence across board. The organization was still relatively young at the time, and when she came in, she quickly, due to her intuition, her determination, grit, if you call it, put together, started to think about what the organization needed. I can easily say at this point that Ireti, if you allow me, single-handedly thought through processes, systems, structures that needed to be in place in the organization. She took on.
My name is Iretiogo Fabarebo. I live in Burkina Faso. I'm the director of Leader House program, and one of the programs we do is it's called Young and Useful, an empowerment program that trains young people on how to be successful in life. Iretiogo was with us in 2007. When I heard that she's applying for the ECOWAS Youth and Sports program, I was very elated. I would recommend her for this program because she has a good rapport with young people, and through her influence, a lot of young people in Burkina Faso and in ECOWAS countries will be impacted.